What's good, everybody? This is your man Monteasy, 80s, 90s, 2000 vibes in association with Teasy's Table, and I want to give you guys my top 5 Prince albums from the 1980s. I wanted to do something real creative on this one. I was sitting down thinking, how can I associate Prince and what I'm doing? You know, this man has a lot of albums, but a lot of people say his peak years are in the 80s. So I wanted to give you guys my top 5 Prince albums from the 80s, going from 5 to 1, and this here is my opinion on Prince's top 5 albums from the 80s. At number 5, I'm going to give you the album Dirty Mind at number 5. Obviously, you know what I mean, a lot of people love that album. This album came out, he was going to break out into the new Prince that we saw from his previous albums, you know what I mean, when he was kind of finding himself. This was the beginning in the very early stages of the Prince that we have now. At number 4, I am giving you Around the World in a Day, which is, you know, one of my favorite songs from that album. Pop Life came right after Purple Rain, you know what I mean, critically acclaimed. Some people liked the album, some people didn't, but I think, truthfully, this is one of his best albums in the 1980s. At number 3, I am giving you the album that previous to, he didn't have that Starlight song. He wanted to make something very commercial. The album 1999 was the beginning of the breakout of Prince, where you saw, man, this dude can make some hits, worldwide hits for everybody. In my opinion, number 3 is 1999 at number 2, and number 1 is extremely debated. I went back and forth with this because to me, these are his 2 best albums, in my opinion, he's ever made. Just my opinion. At number 2, I give you Signed Over Times. And I actually listened to this album more than number 1, but, you know, I had to do a toss-up for this, and I have Signed Over Times at number 2. If I Was Your Girlfriend, you know what I mean? You Got the Looks. Amazing project, amazing album. And number 1, obviously, what everybody knows, is Purple Rain, man. Purple Rain, you know what I mean? You know, when Dubs Cry, you name it, the song Purple Rain, his critically acclaimed album, his magnum opus in many opinions. So that is my top 5 Prince albums from the 1980s, 80s, 90s, 2000 vibes. Teasy's Table. What is your list below? You let me know your top 5 below of Prince albums. Did I get it right? Would you mix up the order? Or would you do a totally different set of albums that I did not mention from the 1980s? You let me know. Teasy's Table, baby.